Yes, people, hope you're good. What I want to go through in this video was basically what might be missing or why you might be struggling with creating a bass line. When I'm doing sort of one-to-ones, a lot of time people are wondering why the bass isn't sounding right. And a lot of the time it's because the drums aren't fitting quite right. So I'm just going to run through a snippet of a track that I've made and I've just cut down to this 4-bar loop. And show you that basically when you've got your drum loop right or your drum groove right, that it's a lot easier to then create a bass pattern. A lot of time people have maybe too many drums or they're sounding a little bit messy. So when they create a bass line, the bass hasn't really got anything to groove with. It sort of sounds completely separate to what the drums are actually doing, and that's where it's really important within your drums to get that call and response. So I'm just going to play through this, just this loop now, and then I'm going to put the bass in, the bass pattern that I've already got. And then I'm going to try and create a few different bass patterns and show you that it's pretty easy just to create new ideas with your bass once your drums are sounding nice. So as I said before, this is a snippet that I basically just cut 4 bars out of a full track that I've made. It's been released this year. Just basically an example, so I'm happy with the groove on this track. So I'll also just play the drums on their own. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just duplicate the bass. I'll call this 2. Okay, and then usually what I do is just put it down to 1 bar to begin with. I'll mute the first pattern. So there you go. It's not perfect, but it's another idea that we could have. Let's try and move it there. Let's duplicate this now. Let's get some more ideas down. They don't have to be perfect. So comparing that to the one we actually have in the track. So using the same bass patch as well from Sub Boom Bass. again, we can go for fourth idea. See if we can change the vibe a little bit. Again, we're still trying to keep the bass feeling like it's part of the same track with the drums. We don't want it to sound like drastically different. A little bit off grid as well for extra bit of swing and groove. Maybe let's see if we can let's flip through some presets, see if we can find another sound we like. Change the vibe up a little bit there, a little bit faster. Change it to mono. Let's see if that. So this is basically what I'm trying to say, is that once you've got your drum sounding right, you can start to create bass ideas pretty quickly. If you've got what you think is, a completed drum groove, and then you can't really find a bass to go with it, maybe look at what's wrong with your drums. Have you got that call and response? Are they too messy? Can you do some mixing to make them sound a little bit better? And then go back to creating your bass line. Yeah, anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Any questions, just pop them down in the comments below.